Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Into the Breach with me, Get Dave Dio. This is from the makers of FTL. It's, in terms of genre, is quite different, but it'll scratch a familiar itch, so if you liked FTL, and you did, or should have, then you'll like this. One note, I've played the game like a couple runs, literally two. One ended in failure and then the other ended so I could start the Let's Play. But Ralph Carlson is the time traveler we're going to use. How it works is aliens are invading the Earth. We're a team of mechs trying to stop them. And if failure happens, then you can send one person back in time, and the other catch is you can pick from pilots you unlock. So I've unlocked Abe Asamu, but we're not going to use him, even though it's a pretty good ability. And rename. His name is Ralph Carlson. And looks close enough. If I were in a dystopian future, which we nearly are. Yeah, we can stay the starting mech. Combat mech. It punches things, it's pretty good. Cannon mech can shoot things, and in both of these cases, whatever they shoot gets pushed around. This game is just as much about, it's not like XCOM, it's just as much about moving people around. And then this makes things, all sorts of things move around. We'll get a chance to talk, and more importantly, you'll get a chance to see. Let's get going. Minute 45 to get to the real content. Alright, so technically we can use any, or start at any of these islands, but I'm just going to go as if this is our first play. And by the way, this power grid thing, if that goes to 0, we lose. So, buildings generate power. You'll see.
Historical artifacts are at risk.
Cool. Alright, so you always start at the corporate HQ and end at the corporate HQ. And then we can pick different battles, and these are the rewards. So, it's basically money and power. Tidal waves. And sometimes there are environmental factors. Often, actually. Kill at least 7 enemies. Take less than 3 grid damage. So this is probably an easier one, but let's try tidal waves. Let's do some killing. Which is what I would say after we checked out our pilots. So we don't have any equipment or any power or anything interesting we can do, but let's just see what we're working with here. Nicola Patel. I'm not sure if these are like generic sort of pilots, but we'll see. By the way, if you want to be a named pilot, do so at your own peril. Alright, let's check it out. So, get Dave levels up quickly, that's his thing. Alright, anytime you see these overlord-style enemies, these flying squids, they are helping people. If we kill them, it takes away the buff on all the other units. Not to telegraph what I have in mind. So we need to kill a lot of stuff. And then here's the environmental factor, so everyone's gonna drown, except the flying enemies. But like, we could drown this guy. You'll see. Again, figure it out. It'll all be good. What's that noise? The Riftwalkers are here. So that sort of thing is going to happen a lot. The enemies go and telegraph their moves, then we go, then they perform their moves, which makes this a little bit like chess. Alright. Now the punch does 2 damage, so I almost always, what's he doing? All other Vec have incoming weapon damage reduced by 1. That is really good, and we can't let him do that anymore. Alright, because like these other guys, their attacks do 1. I'm sure you see the problem. Alright, so new Vec are going to come up through those chasms. We can block them. I'm not really certain that's what I want to do. By the way, let's take a look at the turn order. So the environment always goes first, and then you can see the number or the order they go in. We're just going to shoot him. If he attacked that building, we would lose a power, or there's an 85% chance it would happen that way anyway. We don't want that to happen. We also need to kill lots of Vec. Okay, environmental damage. See you later, alligator. Oh, leapers. Alright, the good news is those guys aren't very strong. Might just shoot that one. Okay, so there's only one objective problem. Oh, but he does 3 damage, so those are the glass cannons. They actually, oh boy. Alright. So, when you move enemies, you can bump them into things. That's going to come in handy shortly. So we're going to bump him into us. 1 damage every time there's a bump. Our artillery mech couldn't move, no one else could really get on a shot and get off the tile. Now, we don't drown, we get submerged, so it's not the end of the world if we're still standing there, but I got my own problems to deal with. So you only do 1 damage. I might just opt to take it. We gotta start getting some kills. Okay, that did count as a kill. Alright, if we kill all the Vec by the end of this turn, I'll feel good. So that's nice. Well, that's what you're all hoping for. Yeah. And end turn. We're all good. I will never check this box. Just cuz. Sploosh. And yeah, we killed everyone. We had a really good first mission. I'll say this about the game, when things go wrong, they go wrong hard. Alright. So, this is a super easy mission. I say that without even looking at it. So defensive shield, so 1 attack of anything will remove the shield, but they'll take no damage. And if we break this dam, this entire area will fill with water and kill any Vec there. So we've got that as an ace in the hole. They take 2 hit points, so we could punch it. That's why we only get 1 reward. So these stars are like money, and then power increases the power grid. I'll grab Safeguard Valley. Defend the artillery support, protect the older bar. Sure. And by the way, when our mechs, if our mechs die, fine, when our mechs die, the mech is fixed at the end of the mission. The pilot dies, and they can be piloted by an AI, but no experience points, no bonus abilities. Alright, let's take a look. Another Shell Scion. Didn't have them on my first run. I wonder if he's gonna do something for me. Wow. As I Owen Wilson that. Wow. Still, that's pretty neat. He's got more firepower than any of mine. Alright. Just out of curiosity, okay, so this guy's gonna go first, so if I bump him behind here... Or I can even do one better. Let's rethink that. He's shooting this way, so he's gonna hit the building. Setting the tree on fire is fine with me. So their bullets are going to go in a straight line. They're not lobbing over anything, so we're actually shielding our power grid right now. Yeah, someone's basically just going to have to take one on the chin here. For volunteering, Nicola. Because if we kill that, yeah. We could stand on it. Yeah, I don't want to kill it now. Yeah, I'm just going to prevent the Vec from emerging. So we're blocking it, we'll take 1 damage, but a Vec won't come out now. For this turn. So you can sometimes get yourself in trouble. So this guy's gonna die post haste. So not too worried about that. Alright, so just to clarify, if we shoot this guy, and it should project it, he'll get bumped back as well, because the cannon hits and bumps, and then it'll bump into a building, do 1 damage, destroy a building, lose civilians, we'll lose dignity. Perfect. And that experience is shared amongst all our units. I actually want Nicola to repair, though. Nicola, fix yourself up. There we go. Cool. Everyone's feeling good. 1 hit point, 2 hit points, 3 hit points. Missions are usually 4 turns, so we only have a couple problems left to deal with. So we could do the thing where we damage our own mechs. Yeah, it just doesn't have a shot this turn. Uh-oh. Alright, we have some problems on our hands. I mean, if this thing gets hit, it's not the end of the world. I think I have to do that just to open up the space, which is... Actually, I take it back. I am gonna do the thing where I hit my own units to... Alright. Okay, do that just to get out of the way. And now the mountain is going to be attacked. We're all good. And we could destroy our own mech with that action. That's okay. Alright. We got 5 hit points we're dealing with. Yeah, we got this. Nice and straight. Oh, wait, we can't punch him. One, two, three. Okay, if we kill this Vec... Shoot! And that is where we reset the turn. Because we don't want to lose a power. This is the first one. We want to be gaining power. Punch you. I mean, look, these are the only objectives that actually matter. So let's do this clean. That's our primary. This guy's doing nothing. Killing him is just for bragging rights at this point. There we go. I really want to kill the last one, but... yeah, I don't really think there's a way we can make that happen. Well, we'll scare him then. And again, there probably was a way. This is going to be a tough game to Let's Play in a lot of ways, because I always feel a certain pressure to go quickly. This game benefits with taking time to think things through. Alright, so we didn't kill them all, so that's some experience points that got away, but no matter. Cool.
We'll leave the artillery battery ready to go.
Yeah, we can sneak this one in, I think. Oh yeah, the jets are awesome. Alright. This is pretty cool that we get 2 objectives and we have air support. You'll see how that works. Alright. The opening deployment I tend not to worry too much about because you really need to respond. Okay, so they're gonna bomb the crap out of everything here. The shell scion? Our easiest bet might be to try knocking this guy into the blast radius. We also need to dispatch this fool. Alright, so we'll move this guy, just lob an artillery on him. No, that'll do 0 damage. We're actually in a pretty bad spot to begin with. 1, 2, 3, okay. So we're actually just gonna have to take one on the chin. So we move you. Just so we can punch you. Cool. Just so we can kill you. Whatever. They're down 2 Vec. And they'll gain 2, and that's fine. If this is a bump, no, perfect. We would have taken 2 damage, but... Alright, they got 7 hit points on the field. Conveniently enough, we don't need to worry about this guy, and he'll shoot... Wow. Alright, this turn's taking care of us. Alright, enjoy the experience points. I might have been able to knock this guy in, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm actually just going to stand here. No. Yeah, we're just going to pile on. Prepare. Bottleneck, they'll shoot each other and one will get incinerated. Boom. Right, the shooting each other never happened. That's fine. Alright, so our last turn is going to have quite a bit going on, unfortunately, because, I don't know, I guess I could whack one of these guys. Onto the spawning location. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. Unfortunately, can't hit him here because it'll bump him into the building. We could get off of it, shoot him, he'd still be on and take an extra damage. Bump him down to 1 hit point. That might be nice. And it would permit in another Vec, which on their last turn I'm going to say is okay. So, if you damage a tile with a forest on it, it catches on fire. Oh boy. Look at all of them. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. So we have one real point of concern. Alright, everything else can be resolved just by moving. Oh, I wish I could get him one more tile over. He explodes. They killed it! Alright, good experience for binary. Kaboom. Battle ends. They do nothing. The Vec are just total mindless killing machines, so they will like just murder each other if you play your cards right. I haven't done a ton of that, but cool. And level up for Get Daved. Alright, so I don't think that's a great ability, but it's nice. So marginally better odds that when they attack a building it will take 0 damage. Alright, in the next episode we'll pick a couple more map locations, and usually that means they attack the corporate HQ next. Also, sometimes time pods arrive, and they give you nice bonuses. It would be nice. Alright, I'll see you all in the next episode, and we'll try saving the island.